Hey, what's up? You say you just got off work? Cool. So I wasn't exactly sure what I was gonna stream tonight, especially since I had I had got done playing The Witcher earlier, and man, that game was fun. That was fun as hell. Um, and I kind of wanted to play that again, but then again I was like, maybe not. Maybe I can chill and watch some game trailers or something like that. See what's out right now. But then again, I seen that the League of Legends, they had released a new trailer for Arcane season 2, and so I thought I'd probably check that out as well. Since I think that Arcane was probably one of the best shows that I had seen when it came out. I think in what, 2022, and it's still good now. Tasha like watches it all the time. But it actually got me back into playing League of Legends. And that actually happened when I started this channel. And so when I started the channel and we weren't sure what type of gaming content we were going to put on here, I started to stream League of Legends. And so when I was playing it, I realized how much I sucked, and then I stopped streaming it. But it's still fun though. It's just, usually if you're playing for an audience, you don't want to lose. And I was streaming and I was getting my butt kicked in like every game. So it discouraged me from wanting to stream the game, thus wanting to play the game. And so then I went back to just playing it like offline and then not playing it at all, you know. But yeah, if y'all are chilling with me, say what's up in the chat. Oh, you said Tasha's got to check out Modern Warfare. Yeah, she does, because she's actually a Call of Duty fan. When I met Tasha, that was like one of the main games that she played. She'll play Tekken, Call of Duty, and the old school Sonic the Hedgehog. Those are like her favorite games, and old school Mortal Kombat. But Call of Duty, yeah. So she likes playing the zombie mode. But Modern Warfare, I don't think she's played the Modern Warfare games. So we'll probably have to check that out. That'd be a good reaction. Cause I think I played no. I didn't play I played Modern Warfare 3, but Black Ops. That's where I started playing Call of Duty. I think Black Ops 2. You said Destiny? I never played Destiny. Or Fallout. Actually, I wanted to get into Fallout because I had recently started playing Starlink. Or Starfield. I was playing Starfield and I loved that game. I thought Starfield was hella fun. So somebody was like, yo, if you like Starfield, try Fallout. That last Call of Duty game you played was Call of Duty Advanced Wars. Yeah. The only thing with the Call of Duty games was that like they start pumping them out so frequently that they came, like each iteration was almost exactly the same with minor changes. So it kind of turned into like the 2K series, where they would have 2K basketball released every year, and then like wrestling 2K. And so each version of the game that you would buy each year was just slightly better than the previous one. But that's when I checked out. Like I like games where there's kind of like a break or a period in between, so you know, you can experience the game and everything that it has to offer, including DLC, but then, you know, you have something to look forward to with the next game, because usually there's going to be a jump in graphics or a jump in gameplay or some kind of different mechanics. So, you know, I like games like that. But with Call of Duty, it's like the only thing they're really changing is the storyline. Yeah. It's like Madden. They don't even make Madden games anymore, right? Like, I remember back in the day, damn, they used to drop Madden games like every year. Everybody was trying to get Madden every single year. Oh, they still make. Yeah, that's how long it's been since I played a Madden game. Like, I don't. It's not even on my radar. Matter of fact, there's not many games that are on my radar. I think the last game that I was really looking forward to play was Cyberpunk. And funny enough, when I was gonna buy it, they said it was buggy, so they said to wait. And when the game got better, when they patched it up, I went ahead and I bought it, and I actually have it installed on my computer, but I never played it. Just, you know, I ended up getting introduced to a whole bunch of different games, and y'all know how it is. Like, nowadays, because we have access to so many different games, you can always have something in the queue. And so I have a shitload of games that are just sitting in the queue, bought them, paid full price, and don't even play them. I think what happened? Got Cyberpunk, Street Fighter 6 came out, I got that. Diablo 4 came out. I spent a shitload of time playing Diablo 4, and that was the sad part about it. Like, I should have been streaming while playing Diablo 4, but I was so, like, I was addicted to that game for a hot minute. But yeah, Diablo 4, Mortal Kombat, just, I don't know, the list goes on. And then I went ahead and I got Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. And so then there's like the cloud gaming. So, but yeah, if there's a game that, let me know in the chat if there is a game that you purchased but you never played, or just in general, what was the last game that you bought? Because I know that I'll go and buy games that are on Steam just because they're on sale, and I won't even play them. Path of Exile is coming out next year. Yeah, and funny enough, I was getting the urge to play Diablo, but instead of loading up and playing another character, I went ahead and I got Path of Exile 1. So that's what I'm actually playing right now. And it's pretty fun. I like it. He said Suicide Squad? I don't know, man. Suicide Squad might be good, but I ain't feeling DC right now. You know, DC's really not my cup of tea right now. And maybe it's because they just butcher the movies so much. All right, let me see. I do want to check out this League of Legends trailer. Yeah, Path of Exile 2 does look insane. Furious, what's up, man? Oh, here we go. All right, let me pause that. Oh man, that's messed up. Damn. So that means that Vander's Warwick. Now I know they were speculating that before, but oh, that's crazy. Dang. Yeah, let me know if y'all seen Arcane. If you're an Arcane fan or a League fan. Dang, that's crazy.
Beckons while you dream. A life never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge.
And I will say, like, Riot, they know how to make a game trailer. Like, Riot is what Blizzard should be, or should have been. Said Ashes. I'll check it out after this. Yes. Riot is what Blizzard used to be back in his golden age. But they really do care about their fan base. I must say that. Damn, that got me pumped to play some League. Oh, shit. Now I'm in the mood to play some League of Legends. All right. So yeah, Vile, I agree with you, man. Riot is a company that they're what Blizzard should have been, or what Blizzard used to be. Because back in the day, Blizzard used to have like the best game cinematics with Warcraft. And somewhere along the line, they went downhill. They start making, I mean, their games aren't crappy, but they're not as good as they used to be. But one thing I will say about with Riot, they're very interactive with their community. You know, if gamers don't like certain things about the game, they're really fast to change it or accommodate fans. And then when they do their trailers and everything, you know, there's a lot of fan service. But anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Go ahead and say what's up. It might be a trailer type of night. Checking out some game trailers and some games that I may have missed. You said check out God of War Ascension Ashes trailer. Okay. Let me see.
You know we can get away
Oh, this is crazy.
because I'm calling your name. Every day I feel this pain, but you just don't walk away. No, I just can't keep hanging on to you.
Oh, that is sick. Oh, that is crazy. No. Oh, that is sick. Oh, that is so good. Wow. 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 That was cool. Wow. That was cool, y'all. That was really dope. I'm surprised I've never seen that. Dang. I like how you see what is his daughter's name? Calliope. You see his wife and Calliope. They're just walking through the fields. It's giving me like gladiator vibes. You got the Spartan troops that are walking, and she's like, "Oh, father's home." And she's running to her dad. She sees him on the hill. He picks her up. He spins her around. And then she just fades and turns into ashes. Oh, that is so evil. Wow. Yeah. This is too cool. I like this. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's tons of game trailers out here that I haven't seen that are absolutely mind-blowing. So if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. Dang, that was really cool. Yeah, props to whoever directed this. I think they captured Kratos' anguish perfectly. You said Prototype 2 hurt? Okay. Dang, that made my night.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole,
Oh.
the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become?
What the fuck?
My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt.
Interesting. What kind of game is this? Interesting. Prototype 2, never heard of this. And Saint, I do agree with you, man. Johnny Cash is the shit. If you check out our other channel, my wife and I, we did a reaction to this song by Johnny Cash. But matter of fact, we did a lot of songs by Johnny Cash. But yeah, we just discovered his music maybe about 2 years ago or something. But dude has a phenomenal voice. Love Cash. But yeah, I never heard of Prototype. Looks interesting. The Adventures of TNT. That's the other channel. It's a music reaction channel. So if you just type that in and type like Johnny Cash TNT or something, it should come up. But when we saw the video, I think it almost made Tasha cry. Because that was towards the end of his life. He was getting older. You said like the Spider-Man games? Yeah, Spider-Man. The Spider-Man is dope. Matter of fact, we just finished up our the Spider-Man series. Yeah, so we just finished up the Spider-Man series. So we're getting ready to jump into the Miles Morales game. And then after that, we're going to do Spider-Man 2. But we also finished up The Last of Us. And that was so that we could focus more time on God of War Valhalla and Red Dead Redemption 2. Because Red Dead Redemption is a very long game. And so Tasha and I, we're trying to, I'm trying to coordinate with Tasha's schedule so that we can shoot Red Dead Redemption 2, finish up God of War, and then start focusing on anime. Because she had told me that she wanted to start doing anime reactions. And so we've slowly started to ease some anime in on the channel. If y'all seen the short that I did, me and Tasha were actually having a debate because she loves like newer anime. She loves Demon Slayer. She loves the new Bleach and all the newer anime that's out right now. And for me, it's very difficult. I grew up off the old school stuff. I like the old school style. And so when I watch shows like Demon Slayer or even Naruto, the newer Naruto, Boruto or something, it's frustrating because I don't like when battles last for 3 and 4 episodes. I think that if the good guy is encountering the enemy, maybe the battle might last a whole episode, but to drag that shit out for 3 and 4 episodes, I'm like, And I think Naruto was the last series. What do they call it? Like a shonen series where there's like 200 or 300 episodes. That was like the last series that I told myself I was going to invest in after they dragged that shit out for like 15 years or something. So when she was like, oh, well, Demon Slayer is really cool. I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes of it. I was like, nah, no way. I see where this is going. Like they are going to drag Demon Slayer out for like 15 to 20 seasons and milk these battles and shit. And I was like, nah, can't do it. So 20 episodes or less. Actually, I did a poll. If you guys seen it in the community section, I asked y'all in the chat. Let me see if I can pull that up. See if I can pull this poll up really quick. There you go. I asked you guys which era is the best anime or has the best anime. And there was modern era, mid 2000s, the 90s, and the 80s. Now, not too big of a fan of anime from the 80s. I get it. There are some anime from the 80s that I do enjoy. But the 90s and mid 2000s, I feel like had the best type of anime. Mainly because a lot of my favorites are in that era. But Death Note, Berserk, yeah, can definitely get down with that. But the newer stuff, it's a hard pill to swallow, you know. And even with Berserk, because the manga it has lasted so long, I wish that we could get an artistically faithful adaptation of the series, because Berserk is truly a masterpiece. But I feel like they would just butcher it. JoJo, now check it out. I like the old JoJo. If y'all remember the old one from back in the day in the 90s, that one was really cool. But the newer JoJo, I can't stomach it. I do not like it. And when I watch it, I compare it to the older one, and it's just, I don't know. It's I ain't feeling it. Let me see. Who's that? Dio, the world. Zawalda. Oh, they don't have the older one. Oh, you said what? Play the live action one? There's a live action? What? Hold up, wait, a live action JoJo? Or Speed Racer? Oh shit, I forgot. I don't even know if I can play this on YouTube.
Ability to control time! Whatever you do, stay out of its range! Once more, the world!
Oh yeah, I don't want to get the stream shut down. But yeah, I don't know. You said live action Speed Racer? What about it? I think the live action Speed Racer, I never watched it all the way through. I remember watching the first maybe 15 or 30 minutes of it, not liking it. But the old school Speed Racer, I remember I used to watch that with my mom. All right, but anyway. So really quick, there is something I do want to talk about that I thought was kind of interesting when I did the poll, which was, let me see. What do we have? I said in a free-for-all fight to the death, who's taking it? We have Kratos, the god of war. We have Majin Buu, Sephiroth, and ultra-powered Naruto. So that would be like Naruto with the Nine Tails power, unleashing all that, you know, whatever is going on. Because I don't know what all he can do now. Usually my homeboys are always keeping me up with Naruto lore and what's going on. But, you know, I think now he transforms into like a form that's kind of like Super Saiyan. Like they literally turned the Naruto series into Dragon Ball Z. And he flies. And then he has like fire and shit all around him. So in the poll, there's 7,000 votes. 7,000 people voted in this poll. And 73% said that Kratos would beat Buu, Sephiroth, and Naruto. That's wild. Like, I like God of War. I like Kratos. I think Kratos is an amazing character. But that's Majin Buu. So really quick in the chat, if you think Kratos would get this, let me know. Let me know in the chat, out of these characters, who do you think would get a free-for-all battle and a fight to the death? Who would get it? Just type in a character's name. Don't give me a reason. Just type in a name, and I'm going to pick somebody. If you think Kratos would get it, just type Kratos. If you think Majin Buu would get it, type Buu. If you think Sephiroth would get it, type Sephiroth or Naruto. Just let me know in the chat. Kratos. Okay. Buu. Which era? What do you mean, which era? Any era. Whichever era, Kratos or Buu or whoever you think would win. Sephiroth. And if we're talking about the remake version. The Greek Kratos. Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to do tonight. All right. So Luna. So what I want you guys to do now is tell me the greatest feat that would prove this character would win in a battle. And I'm going to pull up a clip and then we're going to watch it. So if you're like, yo, I think Kratos would get it and his battle against Hercules is proof, then I'm going to pull up that clip. If you think Majin Buu would get it and his battle against, I don't know, Vegito or something is proof, then we'll look at that. And if Sephiroth, whatever Sephiroth did, or Naruto. So I need to see a clip that would prove this character's strength and that they would win this free-for-all fight. You said, are we wrapping Majin Buu with Kid Buu? Nah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Majin Buu, Kid Buu, it doesn't matter. We're putting them all together. I'm talking about their most powerful form. The most powerful form because you got to win. He said, Greek Kratos literally kills gods. Ooh. All right, so Sephiroth supernova attack. Okay, let's see. Wait. I don't know what this is. Let me see. Let's go back. He said Sephiroth would spoil the remake. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so that was the attack. Okay, I wasn't sure because let me see. All right, so he has a big giant fireball that crashes into Earth. Okay. Interesting. He said he wins just off the music. So he has his most powerful attack is a big giant fireball that crashes into Earth. Okay, all right. So what about Buu? You said it destroys all the planets before that. Damn. Oh, so maybe I should have watched this clip all the way through. Oh, damn. He just blew up the Earth? Oh, wow. I didn't know he was that powerful. Wow. That's pretty powerful. He summoned a supernova that blew up the planets in the solar system. And then blew up the Earth. Wow. Okay. All right. Give me another person. Let me see. We have Majin Buu in any form, Kratos, and Naruto. That's pretty impressive. Kratos versus Poseidon. That's what you're gonna use to prove Kratos' strength? He said Buu created dimensional portal just by yelling. Okay. I don't remember that, but my what I remember about Dragon Ball is very fuzzy. Super Buu, no, that doesn't it look like it's it. Buu almost destroys universe, ripping through dimensions. What?
この俺が宇宙最強のこの俺がすげえパワーだやればできるじゃねえか許さんぞバカにしやがってバカにしやがってまずいあいつ完全に頭に血が上っちまっている止めねえと異次元にこの宇宙が押しつぶされちまう
Universe will be crushed. Oh. Okay, all right. That's pretty impressive as well. He was about to destroy the universe. He ripped open the fabric of time and space. Interesting. I mean, that was cool, but that really wasn't as cool as Sephiroth summoning a supernova, taking out a solar system. So, you said what? Kid Buu destroying a planet, destroying all planets? We shouldn't be doing 2 videos, but destroys galaxy.
たった数年で何百という星が死の星に変えられてしまいました。
Oh. 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 Oh, Oh, shit. Wow. You said wrong video? Well, it was good enough.
What? Ah! Ah!
Yes!
It's no good. I can't concentrate.
All right. I think I've seen enough. So, Kid Buu, he destroyed a galaxy, and he shot a fireball into Earth that Goku and Vegeta couldn't stop. Destroyed Earth. Very impressive. So far, I'm impressed with both Sephiroth and Kid Buu. Very dope. All right, who's next? Naruto? Somebody give me a clip or something about Naruto that shows off his strength. It shows that he can hang with these guys. Now, I don't know anything about Anubis. I need to see something from Naruto. What has Naruto done that would show that he could beat Sephiroth, Kid Buu, or even Kratos? He said, nobody, I just wanted to... Oh, okay. You're funny. You said Naruto uses his talk... He said Naruto uses his talk no jutsu. And he gives good lectures. Oh, that is hilarious. You're absolutely right. Naruto talks way too much. And I think what do they call that when you've invested so much time into something that you can't back out because you've invested so much time into it? It's like escalation of commitment or something. That's what happened with me in the Naruto series. I was getting ready to check out at like the end of the younger years, and then they did the time jump, and he was older, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm back in. And it just, the more it went on, it got more and more stupid. And then it got towards the end, and it was like, oh shit, they've resurrected Madara. Well, I guess I'm back in. And then towards the end of that, it was like when you finally find out Madara's ultimate plan, you were like, what? This is what he wanted to do. He wanted to put everyone into an infinite dream so he could have world peace? What the fuck? And I think that was when I really checked out. I don't even think I've seen the end of Naruto. Like, I know what happened and everything, but I never watched it. I couldn't invest any more time. All right, so nothing. So Naruto doesn't have anything that's going to stand up against Sephiroth, Majin Buu, or Kratos. All right, so here we have it. For all you Kratos fans out here, 73% said he would beat Majin Buu, Sephiroth, and Naruto. So give me a clip or tell me a feat that I can look up and see that shows that Kratos can hang with these guys. You said Kratos versus Atlas or Poseidon? Just Madness, what's up, man? You said planetary Rasengan tree? Okay, let me check that out really quick. Planet Naruto QB mode, Planet Rasengan.
Gotta! Snap!
砂を土台にして反撃か。
よし。
これは何回転の螺旋丸だ。
Nah. No, that is not doing it. That is not doing it. That was it? Nah. Let me see. What is this? This from the video game? Planetary Rasengan? Oh. Oh.
You saved me.
Okay. All right. All right. That shows you got some powers. It's the tail beast one. Okay. So I will say this for all you Naruto fans out there, because I was a Naruto fan, but I'm not anymore. Who has Naruto killed with the Rasengan? If y'all remember back in the day when he was training to learn it from Jiraiya, he trained for a long time. And so that was one thing that I've always waited for throughout the whole Naruto series, was for him to actually use the Rasengan, hit somebody with it. Because him hitting somebody with the Rasengan was rare. But then killing somebody. Naruto hasn't killed, okay, Obito. That was probably like one person throughout the whole series. So yeah. Naruto trained for a long time to use that Rasengan, and he never killed anybody with it. The same with what was Sasuke's move? Chidori. Same thing. Never killed anybody with those moves. Yeah. Now look, I'm not even gonna put it all on Naruto, because Dragon Ball is the same way. Who has Goku killed? Well, I want to say who has Goku killed with this Kamehameha, but there are a few people who have died from the Kamehameha. But usually it's like a final attack where they blast them to the sun. So I know it's Broly and Cell, because Cell got killed by Gohan's Kamehameha. And I'm just talking about in like regular battles. Yeah. Cell did get killed. But they literally neutered the Dragon Ball series. And this is what I was explaining to Tasha when we were having our debate about old anime versus new anime. And I'm sorry to get off track really quick. I'm gonna give you God of War fans some time to give me a scene. And I'm gonna go off on my rant. All right, so let me see. Like, this was Dragon Ball back in the day. Where it was like he was fighting somebody. Bam, right through his abdomen. Right through his abdomen into his back. They don't do that anymore. I mean, and that was a kid. That was his son. Push him right in his back. And then he Kamehameha blast him. So it was like 90s Dragon Ball. 90s Dragon Ball is the shit. Let me see.
I've learned a couple of new tricks. Might. Getting warmed up, fish face. Better stick around. It can't be. Your power level is as high.
So even with how it used to be back in the day with the power levels, Like, if you were just a little bit higher in power level than your opponent, they couldn't beat you. And so when Vegeta, he fought this guy, he like disintegrated him. Like he slaughtered him.
It's mine. Oh no. It's much, much higher than you can
Let me see.
begin to imagine, Kui. I also learned to increase my speed when I was on Earth.
Oh, is he gonna kill him?
See ya.
He blew him up. He punched him and he blew him up. And they don't do that in the newer one. He blew him up. It's like, when's the last time the Dragon Ball characters have killed anybody? Oh man, that's wild. All right, so anyway, he said not against Ultra Instinct. Goku, I don't think Goku's killed anybody in Ultra Instinct for as powerful as he is. And that's what I'm saying. What's the point of giving all these characters all these higher power levels if they can't do anything with it? All right, so let's get back to our poll. Sorry for deviating. All right, so we've seen the power of Naruto, Sephiroth, and Majin Buu. What can Kratos do? How is Kratos going to defeat these guys? How is Kratos going to defeat characters who can destroy planets and universes? You said Kratos versus Atlas? Okay.
Who breaks my chains of torment? You are strong, but you are far too small, even for an Olympian to be a god.
Oh, that's right. Atlas is holding up the world, right? He holds up the world.
Kratos. You dare show your face to me after what you have done? I will make you suffer, Kratos. Why would I ever servant of Zeus? Defeat the king of the gods. Since the end of the great mortal world, it was a war. Says is true, Ghost of Sparta. You are a powerful warrior and a worthy ally of the Titan.
Then tell me how to find the temple of the system.
Okay. So he didn't kill him, but all he did was he held him off from squishing him. Oh, you said Kratos versus Atlas Chains of Olympus?
Spartan, what good?
Had been sealed, and the goddess Persephone was no more. Kratos had saved mankind, but that mattered.
He said, you should watch the YouTube video on Powerful Kratos is by another YouTuber. I won't say his name because I ain't promoting. All right, so it didn't really show anything. I do know that Atlas is like the god that holds up the world or whatever, and it didn't show Kratos really defeating him, but he basically just held off Atlas. He stopped him from getting squished. that doesn't really prove that he could defeat Majin Buu or even Sephiroth. All right, if y'all want to give me another video, feel free. He said Kratos killing Gaia was the equivalent of defeating universal level being. I don't know about that, bruh. Said Kratos killing Gaia.
Chronos serves you well. Quickly, you must help me.
Help
This was funny.
Yes, child. Quickly! I suffer greatly. I tried to return to battle, but
without me.
you know I had no choice.
Bro was so angry. Dude was so fucking angry.
You must help me.
That is funny. And then what I love most about God of War 3 is that every time he's getting ready to kill someone, you hear that music. Dun, dun, Kratos. All right. So, I mean, this is a cool video, but it really still doesn't show like that he could take out a universal planetary effect or universal character, enemy, threat, universal planetary threat. He said Kratos versus Kronos and Kratos versus Poseidon.
No! This is my war, not yours.
Like, all right, so one thing I will say this. Kratos, out of all the other characters, he has the killer instinct. Out of all the characters that we just talked about, he has the killer instinct. Like, he doesn't play around. Majin Buu, he might turn you into chocolate. He might play with you for a minute. But Kratos, he ain't playing. Goku, he might play with you or wait for you to get to your ultimate form, and then he'll get serious. Same with Naruto. Naruto will try to talk you down, but with Kratos, ain't no talking. You know, Kratos is like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna stick Zeus's sword in you.
Help you.
Yes, child. Quickly! I suffer greatly. I tried to return to battle, but
without me.
you know I had no choice.
That's the most he's gonna talk. Oh man, yeah, he is not a calm or reasonable person. All right, let me see.
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the sea and face me!
You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
All right, so this is cool. It's cool, you know, but this isn't like a universal threat. This Poseidon fight isn't like, you know, he's stopping somebody who has the power to destroy a whole planet. So yeah, I think Kratos, he's strong, but out of the videos that you guys have shown me with him talking or fighting Atlas, Poseidon, and Gaia, nah. I don't think he's beating Majin Buu. I don't think he's beating Sephiroth either. He's definitely beating Naruto. You said there's a YouTuber who breaks it down to facts, with facts. Okay. I mean, but we don't need that. I mean, we can look at this and see. Like when he was lifting up Gaia's arm, he was struggling with that. I don't think Majin Buu or Kid Buu would struggle with lifting up Gaia's hand. You said watch it on my... Yeah, okay. I'll definitely check it out. I so badly want you to watch that video on how powerful... Oh, God.
Kratos, son of Zeus, was a Spartan warrior who victory in battle and was given the blades of chaos that were seared into his skin as in the blood of his wife and across all of Greece, putting an end.
And this is the thing, I can't watch all these videos all the way through, of course, because of copyright infringement, and I don't want my videos to get flagged or banned or get a copyright strike. So I'm gonna try and skip through this and kind of get whatever information I can from it.
To the ghost of Sparta, casting him into gods, and now it's the biggest Zeus. Kratos is so strong that he's able to burn a primordial god's son who predates the universe itself and is the father of the cosmos. He can defeat Kronos, the god of time, whose birth alone created time throughout the infinite universe and is the father of Zeus. Poseidon can defeat Atlas, who can hold the entire infinite multiverse on his back, and this same Poseidon begs for his life in the face of Kratos, with Poseidon's death drowning the entire earth. Defeating the Sisters of Fate and gains the ability to time travel and goes back in time to kill Zeus. Can resist getting his soul taken by Hades, taking his weapons, and can now reap the souls of his enemies. Defeats Hercules, the god of strength, and even the sun god Helios, ripping off his head and using it as a weapon. His blades of chaos that can burn in a place where fire cannot exist. Kratos killed the primordial god of death, who waged war and death before time even existed. Gains the power of rage from Prometheus, amplifying his anger and hatred to the gods and sparking his Spartan rage. Kills Hermes and rips off his wings, with Hermes being so fast that he...
I mean, I see what he's saying, and I get it. I get it. Oh, man. I get what they're saying. But it's like, it's what it looks like in the game. When they say Atlas is holding up the world, in the game, he really wasn't holding up Earth. Or it looked like he was holding up multiverses. It looked like he was just underground holding up rock. Poseidon didn't look like he encompassed all the ocean, the water of the ocean. You know? It just looks like, it sounds like they're fabricating his strength. And that's all I'm gonna say. It's stretching way too hard. Yes, I agree. Like, I'm a fan of Kratos. I like his. I think he's the most well-rounded character on that whole list. But this is a guy who struggled against Boulder. This is a guy that struggled against Thor. If he did all that, before he encountered Thor. We're saying like he did all this, defeated all these gods
to kill Zeus, can resist getting his soul taken by Hades, taking his weapons, and can now reap the souls of his enemies, defeats Hercules, the god of strength, and even the sun god Helios, ripping off his head and using.
He defeats all these gods, defeats the sun god, resists getting his soul sucked, kills Zeus.
The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah. Then no more I'm capable of. Show me! Now we gotta fight! Was hoping to see your blade. Guess they don't. That's for magic! Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not fighting, right?
All right. And I'm just going by from what I see in the game. I know Thor is a very powerful god. But I'm just saying, he got scrubbed in this fight. And I said that all throughout our reactions was, if younger Kratos was fighting, he would have slaughtered Thor. And they're like, no, he's a Greek god. The older they get, the more powerful they get. It don't look like it from this. And then people are like, oh, he was holding back. Kratos don't hold back. Yeah, he got scrubbed. And I understand they're doing it for the sake of the game because, you know, in the second fight, you know, he beats his ass or whatever. But still. Yeah, Thor killed him.
Blind fucking luck! Dumbass! You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
God.
Oh no. I say when we're done. I'm not leaving till I...
That was game over right there. Oh, man. That was game over. Thor showed mercy on him. That's the only reason why he survived. So when people say, oh, he was holding back. Nah. Kratos don't hold back because of shit like this. Because if you were fighting anybody else who was really trying to kill you, that would have been it. So, I'll just leave it at that. Let me see. Oh, what'd you say? You said, no, the director in the game said Kratos is holding back. Okay. When I played this part for the first time, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you guys. We just watched a shitload of videos of characters who are blowing up the universe, blowing up moons, and I haven't seen a video of Kratos doing anything on that level. So I'm gonna have to disagree with the poll. I think Majin Buu, I think he would probably destroy Kratos. And I mean, and he's a resilient person. He's a resilient character, but I think, like, if Majin Buu couldn't get him with strength alone, he would probably just wear him out with exhaustion, because I know that Majin Buu can regenerate himself and keep coming back. So there's that. You said Kid Buu? Yeah. But I think a while back, let me see. All right, here we go. I did the same poll 5 months ago, and it was different characters. And I said Ultra Instinct Goku, Superman, or Kratos. And of course, Kratos won over Superman and Goku. And so when I was having my live stream, we were debating if Kratos could beat Goku. And I said, yeah. I don't think Kratos could beat Majin Buu, but I definitely think he could beat Goku. And people were like, what? No, you're crazy. How can Kratos defeat Goku? And I said, Kratos could beat Goku because Goku plays too much. See, unlike Majin Buu, Goku isn't serious, and he'll let people power up, get to their ultimate form before he gets serious. And sometimes, depending on the fight, it might be too late. And I think against a character like Kratos, it'd be too late. Because Kratos isn't trying to... He's not trying to wait for you to get to your ultimate form. He's going to try and kill you immediately. And so I was having this debate with another person, and I said, when's the last time Goku actually killed someone? So y'all help me out in the chat. How many people has Goku actually killed? Other than Frieza. You said base form Goku beats Kratos? Nah. Yeah. List all the characters. Give me all the characters that Goku has killed. No, don't get me wrong. Goku can fight. He's super strong. He's super powerful. But how many people has he actually killed? He said Baby, Kid Buu, and who else? And Frieza. So that's all I'm going to say. Goku lacks that killer instinct. He can fight, but he doesn't kill people. And I think that would be his downfall. Because what was it, the movie where he was playing around and let me see. Was it the Resurrection F, where he was playing around with Frieza and Frieza blew up the planet? and then Whis had to restart it or reset it, or he went back, like rolled back time, and he gave him a do-over. I wish I could find that clip.
And don't dream of resurrecting again.
You can all go to hell without me! What?
Yeah, so Frieza blew up the Earth. He blew up the Earth because they were playing around. Because Goku wouldn't let Vegeta kill him. So that's what I'm talking about. I think that if it came down to it, Goku, he wouldn't kill Kratos. And so something else we were talking about, well, he'll transform into Super Saiyan God or something like that. And also why base form Goku wouldn't be able to defeat Kratos is because if Kratos somehow was transferred into the Dragon Ball Z universe, he would be there with God Ki. And if y'all remember from the Dragon Ball Battle of the Gods, what is that? Beerus? In the first fight, when he was fighting Beerus, he couldn't touch him. No matter how much he powered up, no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't touch Beerus. And Beerus said the only reason why Goku couldn't match him was because he had God Ki. And that kind of like changed the game. And so in order for Goku to get on par with Beerus, he had to, I guess, get all the Saiyans together to make him Super Saiyan God, which was stupid. I mean, the Dragon Ball Z series really jumped the shark with Super. And so that's my rationale. If Kratos ended up in the Dragon Ball world, he would have God Ki, and base form Goku wouldn't be able to touch him. So Goku would have to go Super Saiyan God or higher in order to contend. But whatever. And I think that because of that and the way Goku is, because he's stupid, he would fight Kratos in base form first to like test his strength. and that's what would happen. Goku, like an idiot, he would fight Kratos in base form first to test his strength, and he would get killed before he could go Super Saiyan or before he could go Super Saiyan God. Like, or even if he went Super Saiyan, he would get killed before he could find out like how strong Kratos really is or how to really defeat him. And that's only because Kratos don't fuck around versus him, Vegeta, and everybody else. Like, y'all remember the Vegeta versus Broly in the movie? Vegeta literally played with Broly throughout the whole thing until when he got serious, it was too late. I'd have pulled that clip up because that was a good fight. But yeah, that's a fallacy for Saiyans. It's like they play around because they love the thrill of a battle. But you play around with the wrong enemy, and it's going to cost you. Okay, let's read some of these comments. You said, did y'all watch the real Tyr travel all the realms? Kind of, sort of. We did the prison story, so I know Tyr is alive. The real Tyr is alive, but don't know too much about that since we're still in the beginning of Valhalla. He said the director of the God of War games really said Kratos is the destruction of the world 10 years ago. Okay. Dragon Ball characters are insanely OP, but most of them barely kill. I agree. And I think it's just, it comes down to the writers that write the Dragon Ball series. They're not good. I guess, and Dragon Ball is a kid's show, you know, it is what it is. It's just gotten more childish over the years, especially with the introduction of Super. And that's why I don't really follow it anymore. Like, I keep up to date. I read the cliff notes of Super, but I don't follow the manga or anything like that. And every time they introduce newer forms, like Ultra Instinct or Ultra Ego or whatever, it gets more dumb. Because in my mind, I would think that they were kind of on the right path with GT, whereas the more powerful Saiyans get, the more beastly they become. And eventually you lose your humanity. That makes more sense to me, especially since the lore of the Saiyans is that they're not nice people, they're evil. And so it would make sense that they have this transformation into the Great Ape, but they're more animalistic than humans. So changing the hair color and all the other shit is stupid to me. Let me see. He said, I really hate that they brought God Key into the Dragon Ball. Yeah. Them bringing God Key into the Dragon Ball universe really ruined the scaling. Because from what I hear, like, they've been doing all their training, but then someone like Beerus, he's not as strong as Whis. And Whis is supposed to be like really, really strong. So out of all the Ultra Instinct and all the transformations and everything that we've seen thus far, Whis is still stronger than that. Which, okay. Not saying Kratos can beat Beerus, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that because I don't really know how strong Beerus is. From what I've heard, I don't think Vegeta and Goku still aren't as strong as Beerus. He said, T, hear me out, man. Watch Superman versus Steppenwolf from the Zack Snyder Justice League. I hated that movie. That was terrible. Awful. They butchered the Justice League. It was terrible. And I like Henry Cavill as Superman, but said Zeno is demolishing everyone. Yeah, I believe they said Zeno is the strongest character in the Dragon Ball universe. He said Superman beats everyone. T, don't forget how they made Goku even dumber. Yeah, he's just gotten more dumb over the years. So when I seen that Superman versus Goku and they were talking about how intelligent Superman is, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's definitely beating Goku. Because Goku is a good fighter, but he's not smart at all. And they just made him dumber and dumber over the years, which is sad. I mean, Vegeta should be a better fighter than Goku because Vegeta just has more sense. He has more sense than Goku. He said, yes, T, Super Saiyan 4 transformation made more sense across the Great Ape and the base form. Yes, I agree. That was probably one of the best Dragon Ball Z transformations. And I'm surprised they didn't continue to go with that because a cooler step up from that would be like their fur turns gold or whatever. Super Saiyan 4 fur or whatever. He said Ultra Instinct is basically I dodge everything no matter how fast you are. I don't get it. I don't get it. I remember when he turned Ultra Instinct and it was like a new power level, but I was like, what's cool about this? What's different about it? Other than, I don't know, sell more toys. New God of War comes out tomorrow. We're dropping new God of War tomorrow. Or today. Whatever. Sunday. He said Superman solos everyone on that poll. That was with him. Look, Batman defeated Superman, and that's canon. If Batman could defeat Superman, nobody, I mean, Batman isn't taking anybody on that list. I'm sorry. When they said, and I had to look that up because I couldn't believe it, that Batman, a human, took out Superman. I was like, yo, his whole character is bullshit. Batman's superpower is money. He's just ultra rich. So, Batman. I saw this thing. They showed it was like a picture of Superman. He was like pulling a planet. They were like, oh yeah, Superman can pull a planet across the universe. He can run faster than the Flash. But then he gets scrubbed by Batman? Nah, fuck that. So Superman's not taking out Naruto or Goku or Majin Buu or Kratos. All of them are like superhuman, you know, but Batman defeats them. So is that Chuck Norris? Yeah, Batman is literally Chuck Norris. He said Batman is not a real superhero. I mean, Batman, he's a cool character, but Batman is only cool and he's only good when he's in his own contained universe, which is Gotham City. But outside of that, it's stupid. And that's why, like, Batman, the character, works in like a 1920s or 1940s world. Like when you watch the Batman movies or game or comic book, they always have this old early 1900s aesthetic. Like it's the 40s or 50s or something. That's the only time Batman works. Because Batman as a character or a superhero, it doesn't work in modern times. If Batman was to encounter, I don't know, the Bloods or Crips or something in Gotham City, he would get murdered. Like he would get shot with a Uzi. It doesn't work. Like in order for Batman to work in modern times, he needs superpowers. Because now with him having a lot of money in like 2024, he's no better than Elon Musk. You know? And his Batmobile is a Cybertruck. So, yeah. I like to see that. Batman versus, I don't know, LA gangs. Yo, we gonna go shoot that fool Batman. That would be wild. But yeah, Batman doesn't work now. He doesn't work anymore. And DC, they're going to have to change up their game on how they address superheroes in modern times. And I think that Marvel did a good job with Spider-Man, even though I don't like it, where Spider-Man got the nano suit or whatever from Tony Stark. That kind of like modernized the character to make it work in today's age. Because Spider-Man's the same way. Spider-Man really doesn't make sense in modern times unless he has something that's going to protect him from modern technology, you know? And I think that that's something that a lot of comic book companies are going to have to address, is that this isn't like the 80s, the 60s, or 70s when these characters were created, where people had secret identities. This is a day and age where people have cell phones. There's cameras, CCTV cameras or CRTV cameras everywhere. You know, so there is no hiding or having a secret identity because anybody can see you and find you. You know, so. Yeah, Spider-Man actually does have superpowers, so that makes him cool. But they're just gonna have to change things up, you know. And so I think that's what's gonna be interesting with the X-Men movie that's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Is how are they gonna address that? Because now, when I watch some of these movies, and I see the superheroes wearing masks or costumes, it kind of doesn't work anymore. Because it's like, for what? And so that's why I'm kind of curious on what they're going to do with the X-Men. Because when I was growing up, we would watch X-Men on Fox, and it was cool seeing Wolverine in like the yellow outfit, and then he had like the spiky mask, you know. And you know, it kind of makes sense. Like, I'm Wolverine. I'm hiding who I really am because I don't want people to follow me or whatever. But now it doesn't make sense. So there's that. You said they're gonna ruin the X-Men. Yeah, they are. Marvel is terrible right now. They're like, I get how they want to be inclusive with all the superheroes and everything. They just don't do it right. And there you know what? There really is no need for them to race swap or gender swap these characters, because Stan Lee was ahead of his time. Stan Lee was thinking about all of this when nobody else was thinking about it. You know, he was like, oh, I want a superhero for African Americans. I'm going to have Black Panther. Oh, I want a superhero that women would like. I'm going to have, you know, Captain Marvel or Rogue or Storm or Jean Grey. I'm going to have cool ultra masculine heroes that teenage boys would like. I got Cyclops and Wolverine, Captain America. You know, Stan Lee like had everyone covered. But then here comes Disney. And they're like, how can we butcher this shit? So, yeah, I'm excited for the X-Men movies or series or whatever. But the way Disney's going right now, they're gonna mess that shit up. Quantumania is terrible. They butchered the whole Kang saga. It's just, they ruined it. Because Ant-Man, he shouldn't have won. Ant-Man shouldn't have won that battle against Kang. And that should have showed how powerful Kang the Conqueror is. But whatever. You said they ruined Star Wars? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the newer Star Wars. I like some of the series, like the Mandalorian and Boba Fett, Book of Boba, and Andor. Really good series. But the other Star Wars movies with Rey, nah, they ruined it. He said they're trying to turn Marvel into princess property. I agree, but they're trying to do it for guys. You know how they have like the Disney princesses for girls? They're trying to make like the Marvel princes for guys. And it sucks because Disney before was the company that really let Marvel do their thing. Like, they didn't really interfere. They let the comic book writers write comic book movies. But now they got their hand in the pot. And they're doing exactly what DC did. Because DC is literally ran by suits. And they will have a good director or a screenwriter or whatever do the movie, and then the suits will be like, I think we need to have a huge battle at the end, full of CGI effects and blah, 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 blah. And include a whole bunch of shit into DC movies that shouldn't really be there. And it ruins the film. Because if you watch all the DC movies, they all have this formulaic approach of how they do the movies. And at the end, there's always an over-the-top CG fight scene that it usually is done really, really bad. And it's sad because they literally have the blueprint right in front of them, Marvel and DC. All you have to do is follow the comic books. Like each one of those comic books, or each one of the properties has like really, really good comic books that all you have to do is follow them, and you'll have a solid gold movie or series or whatever you want to do. But people always got to change shit. He said, I don't mind the inclusiveness from Marvel. My issue is writing has gotten really bad. Yeah, I don't, and that's the thing. I don't think most people don't mind the inclusiveness. Most people don't mind the diversity. But I think that it just has to be done right. And a lot of these characters aren't written well. The stories are written terribly. The dialogue is terrible. Everything is just bad. And so when the stories are written bad, it gives people an excuse or a reason to really hate the property. Like, I think the idea of the Marvels with Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel and Photon, I think it was a good concept. But the way they executed it, it was terrible. It was really, really bad. So, I mean, there's that. I mean, there's plenty of shows that we've seen that have like a female lead and have badass female characters. And the Marvels, they just didn't take note of that. I think earlier in the stream we were talking about Arcane. One of the main characters in Arcane is Vi. Vi is a badass chick. We're talking about these are well-written characters. This is a badass chick. Vi is a badass chick that doesn't have to tell you she's badass. She just shows it. That's what I love about Arcane. Like, and it's two women fighting. So just from watching that clip, you could tell, like, this chick, she is tough. She can take a punch, and she could throw a punch. But unlike a lot of the other media that we have out here who creates these female lead characters who are badass, but they don't play the role. and they don't look the role. So there's that. Yeah, they try to make more female-based characters to appeal to a larger woman demographic, which is cool. But they're usually written very, very bad. And it's not believable, not even for women. Because this is a huge pet peeve for even Tasha. Tasha likes, female lead badass characters. But she likes them when they're written well. Or it makes sense. Because she'll watch something like The Marvels and check out within, I don't know, the first 10 minutes. Because she's like, babe, this isn't believable. This is stupid. Karen Page, yeah. Well written. That Netflix Daredevil series was really good. I love the realistic approach that they use with their characters. The Jessica Jones series was really good as well. Believable, real women characters. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up for the evening. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do on this stream, but we ended up talking about a lot of different things and going to a lot of different places. So thanks for hanging out. Happy Sunday to y'all. Go ahead and get some sleep. I'm gonna check out and get me some grub and hit the sack. But I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be finishing up my playthrough with The Witcher 3. For those of y'all who are waiting on God of War reactions, we're dropping some more God of War and Red Dead Redemption tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. For those of y'all who are lurking, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I don't know what you're waiting for. And smash that like button because likes help us out. Anyway, I will see y'all later. And y'all have a good night.